And welcome back, and thank you for staying with us. I'm Bob Lee, and this is Open Life. On our next guest, well, hasn't been like a crystal showcase or cakewalk, but made with determination. This urban author went from prison and selling his books independently on the streets to signing a six-figure deal with St. Martin's Press. And many prominent individuals in entertainment have taken notice of his urban tales. Here to share his story is author Relentless Aaron. Relentless, you know you are very relentless, because I saw you on 34th Street or 33rd Street, and you had these books, and you were, I said, oh, there he is again. He is truly relentless. How did you get that name?
I'm a diehard. You know, relentless kind of speaks to my grind and my work ethic.
Yeah.
And Aaron, the last name in the cliche, Relentless Aaron, speaks to the history of.
Speaks volumes.
Speaks volumes, yeah. But Hank Aaron was a home run hitter, so my intention in starting my grind was that every book was going to be a home run, and knock on wood, we've done that very thing.
And I see you in every community. You're in Brooklyn, you're in Queens, you're in Uptown, during Harlem Week.
I travel to New Orleans. I make my trips to Chicago. I've been to Houston, Texas, Boston. I really love the inner city, and our chocolate cities are really where adversity speaks, and adversity is what you'll find in my books.
And this goes back to like independent people used to sell records and CDs out of their trunks. Back in the day. So you took on that notion, hey, if I get out there and do my thing independently, somebody will notice me, and I'll get this big deal like you got from St. Martin's Press.
My story is simple. You know, I was caught in the pit of adversity, the pit of misery, and deal with a 7-year sentence. And I said to myself,
you never told me what happened, but you don't have to tell us.
But basically, I made some wrong choices in life. I'm no different than anybody else who doesn't have proper guidance, and made some wrong choices and ended up with this 7-year sentence. Nothing domestic, nothing like that, no rape, no murder. But I decided at that point, when they slammed the gate, that I was going to make a difference in my future, and I was going to start right there. It wasn't going to start when I came home.
So you took the time while you were doing
Started writing songs, started writing poetry, wrote 300 songs, and then after that, I realized that I needed something that had more longevity. And so I started my first book. It took a year to write, and I clicked my heels after that was done, and I kept running, and now it takes me 2 weeks to write a book.
Kansas.
3 dozen books now.
3 dozen
Three dozen novels, and what it was I wanted to bring a different level of entertainment, something that was thought-provoking, but that got deep into the abyss of what we're dealing with in our communities.
So 3 dozen books, how can you say that you have a favorite?
No.
They're all your favorites. There's one or 2 or 3 that stand out in your mind?
Yeah, Push is a big book. Push, I wrote in the Hole. The Hole is the prison within the prison. And within 2 weeks, I put down one of the deepest tombs. It talks about a man who goes through adversity when he's younger.
That was your first book also?
No, it's my 20th, actually.
Is it?
It's my first book I released out of my catalog, because I knew it was going to be the power punch.
Yeah.
And Push goes from being a riffraff to being a real estate developer. So he sheds that old soul, and he becomes an inspiration to others. And there's sequels to that. And I got a movie deal with Bill Duke for the same book. Actually, it's a 3-picture deal with Bill Duke. So we're looking forward to that. And LL Cool J will be playing the lead role. The other one is Extramarital Affairs. It's real relevant today, as you know. Yeah. Extramarital affairs is about the choices that we make in life and how they come with consequences. A lot of times we don't think long term. And for me, it was important. I'm no different. Again, I'm no different than the average person. So
you experienced that part.
I experienced some things, and with 3 dozen books, you think I experienced some things? I think I did.
Oh, 3 dozen books. Okay.
Yeah, I spread my life out in various ways and means, and I'm still writing. I think everybody has a dozen books in them, and as a result, now I help other people write books. I help other people publish books. I speak at seminars and give jewels, the keys to my success.
So give us a quick synopsis of Extramarital Affairs.
Extramarital Affairs is about a married couple who, in the isolation of their own home, have they're extra. They're extra. With being politically correct here, they're extra. They don't go out and cheat on one another. But what happens is they bring a third party into bed with them, and that party dies in the bed with them. Ooh. And that's really where the book takes off. So this is one of those steamy books, but it's thought-provoking, and it gives you an idea.